Blue Beyond extended article for those who are ready to go even deeper and higher. Coming from the bigger picture of a trailblazer's personal sharing, experience for and with humanity, 27th of November 2016. I went away recently and went off the grid while away in the city by myself, which was different and new, as this was a very different time away that was needed. It allowed space for me to see and feel what I am sharing here with you. I went away a week ago, for 3 days, nights, and when I came back, it was not like other times where I came back and felt I had a break. I knew, on some level yet a little distantly, what I was going through was not only for me but for humanity as well on a very large scale this time, as it is different each time. Yes, I am a trailblazer for humanity, in linking our soul to our spirit and through our emotions, yet at times, energies or situations with humanity's growth are larger than others. That is the best way I can describe it. I was continuing to feel clear and healed genetic DNA energies that came through, and not only for myself but for my immediate spiritual family, and birth family, as well. As this was just so much bigger than just us. And I know many of you are doing this and feeling this as well. Past BB posts share a timeline of this. Note, I wrote a brief summary whilst there, and if you feel you would like a copy to read, please email me at theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com, after you have read this article. Feeling more than just my own. Yet inside of myself, while I was feeling okay, I was then still feeling so much turmoil within and from above. Now at this point I want to say, put aside any feelings of I have already done this or gone through this, and I say this with the utmost unconditional love. As what I am bringing here to you in this article, post is, as it is being unraveled right here and now, in the human being in real time through my personal experience as a trailblazer. I am doing so, that it may aid those who are also feeling so much and may not be aware, or they might have had an inkling that something was not quite right, as I did. And it is and has taken all my years of experience to work this out through prayer and asking, and really asking and digging very deep, with above and my soul and spirit for some answers, as to what I am bringing here. As I know those that resonate to the divine will appreciate this information. As not all are ready for this yet, this does need to be shared for those that are. Remember, no one asks me to do this, I share as I gift to humanity, as it is a gift for myself when I do as well. Feeling okay but not. So I was feeling okay but then not okay. I would then start feeling these feelings of utter despair and anxiety and stress and all sorts of things, that again, didn't make sense, after I worked through my soul's releasing of genetic DNA. I have come too far now to feel these older feelings of such despair, yet they were very real. I was able to discern these were being felt within those very close to me, and knew I was a transmuter of energies, and so worked through them with another soul, and we did Bach flower essences and healing vibrations. Yet these other feelings kept coming. This needed to stop. After 1 week of this still continuing last night, I knew this had to stop, as I could not keep transmuting like this, as it was 24/7, and that is okay when it is mine, as I do operate 24/7 going with the flow for my soul's divine journey. Yet this was really affecting my energy and sleep, or lack of, that was beyond crazy. It was affecting my physical health as well. And last night the question was asked, why do I need to keep transmuting like this? This is not fair, this is just too much, as it is relentless, and I am not able to have a break no matter where I went or what I did. Again, if you find yourself wanting to say just go and meditate or something, please hold back and sit back and read what a trailblazer is sharing with you, as this is much bigger than just us. This is on a humanity scale. So I got up this morning and there it was again, these feelings deep inside of devastation and whatever else came with this. I breathed and felt into this to release it, now reaching a step further of knowing it was not mine. As 2 days ago I started being able to differentiate, a new way, as to what was mine and what was not. I again asked to be let know what was going on. And then cards came and the light was shined upon it all. Feeling what was going on, or a world at large scale. I was feeling on a humanity scale or a world at large scale, and I needed to realize this, and fully realize this. As when we realize and resonate and feel on a larger scale, then we go, so that is what is going on, and then we expand our energy to a larger or bigger picture of understanding what exactly is going on, and when we do this it can and does make all the difference. Coming up and back from the bigger picture, this I learned to do over the years and share this often. As that is what this is, the bigger picture. As I did wonder, am I under psychic attack, do I have attachments and so on, yet I was doing all removals and clearings, I was doing all I could and knew at the highest level, yet I was still feeling all I was. As remember, this has been going on for a week and before this as well, as this is a build-up. And for this to go on for so long as a trailblazer is a very long time in my world, so to speak. So after saying last night what is going on, as this is not making sense, and reaching that point after doing so much releasing of genetic DNA of our blueprint, this morning cards came. Before I share what came in the regular Return of Spirit Oracle deck I utilize, twice it came about Isis. This is what came from the Goddess deck. Goddess Isis, this situate involves your past life memories. Message from Isis: your roots upon this planet are strong and deep, and some of the roots have anchored you in past memories from faraway times. These roots have anchored you so deeply, in fact, that you are paralyzed when it comes to moving forward. I have called your attention to this condition so that you may unearth and uproot past memories. Sometimes you bury those memories to shield yourself from psychic pain or embarrassment, so you will not remember those awkward moments when life tested you to the maximum. Reveal those lessons to yourself now, strong sorceress, and move forward with the confidence that you have sage wisdom behind you. This ties in beautifully with the genetic DNA healings, releasing and all else with ourselves and humanity, and this will resonate with those that feel this deeply. 5-card reading. This following card was the first of 5 when I asked what is going on. Immunity. I did receive this not long ago but was not quite ready to fully feel or understand, resonate to this as I am now. So before you read this, I will say and share that while we are feeling what is going on with the world, it is also bringing up in us old patterns and behaviors and reactions and so on, that are very deep and old, and not only of us, but also genetic DNA from beyond ourselves, and past lives. When we feel this and recognize this, as when we do, we then have a further insight. We can feel this is not quite us. And when we recognize this, we can then do something about this. We can choose to identity and recognize this and let this go. As we are transmuting not only for us but our line as well. It is coming up and through us, and we are to recognize by feeling what is coming up and then separate this from us and let this go. When we have reached this point, we can actually do this as before what I am sharing here. With this reading, I was already starting to do this. Yet to know with this further knowledge, insight, resonations and validation, I can now do so further and even more. So my friends, this is so very big and much bigger than us. To do this, one needs to be very in touch with themselves within. To feel and recognize what we are needing to learn from something, and to then let go what we are picking up with humanity and our genetic line and past lives. I will now let you read the immunity card, as this validates so much of what I was feeling, and the rest flow and follow on from this. First card, immunity. The immunity card comes when we are feeling as though we are under attack. You may be experiencing disagreements or arguments. Perhaps you are feeling belittled, unworthy or misunderstood. Whatever the case may be, there is a feeling of the need to protect yourself. Sometimes these feelings may not involve an individual person, but are perceived from the world at large. It's important you stay grounded at this time and not fall into old patterns of behaviors or reactions. This is an opportunity to deal with your feelings and the situation in a healthier way. You are not responsible for what others say, think, believe, or feel. You do not have to own it or try to fix or change anything, in an attempt to appease them. Every person on this planet is responsible for their own behavior. The immunity card offers you a layer of protection from the negative energy surrounding the situation, so that you can respond and take action in a positive manner. This also helps you to see the bigger picture and how to resolve the matter in a way that ensures the highest good for all involved. Just as your physical body builds its immune system, energetically you are building a healthy response system to negative experiences and people. You will not be affected in the same way should this type of situation occur again in the future. You will gain a healthy form of protection on the inside and no longer need to energetically wear a shell of protection on the outside. Those around you will feel the shift in your energy as you become more accepting and open to letting others into your personal world. Return of Spirit by Cheryl Lee Harnish. Second card, Voice. As in what also came up next was the Voice card. To let your voice be heard. No more holding back. For many of us this does not come easily. Often, we have had past experiences which discouraged us from expressing ourselves openly. It is time to begin to heal those old understandings and allow yourself to be seen and heard. It could involve stating your point of view, needs, or desires, regardless of how different they may be. It is time to remember who you are. You are a spark of God. Stand up for yourself. Stand tall in what you believe. Speak from your heart and your words will always be heard. You are about to empower yourself in a way that you have not experienced before. You will notice that by taking this step of being vocal, you fall more into alignment of what you are really here to do. Look at this and feel this in a whole other way and newer level. Do your inner feelings match your outer words? Are you really sharing what something is deeply for you, coming from love? As often we do hold back for whatever situation we are in, due to so many reasons. This is taking this a step further and asking that we share how we really feel, as when we do this from our heart and our truth, as what something is for us, then we are allowing ourselves freedom within, to truly be ourselves. Of course we need to also be wise in this as well. Third card, Faith. Then came the Faith card, which says how much faith do you really have? Often we will say that we have faith, until life starts to get out of whack and things fall apart. It is easy to have faith when everything is running smoothly, but what about when it doesn't go as planned? It's hard to remain strong in faith when nothing seems to be going as you'd hoped. This is exactly what faith is. Faith is about trusting Spirit, especially in those times when everything seems as though it's going wrong. Spirit is asking you to have a bit more faith and trust. Being human means our point of view is limited and our understanding is skewed and one-sided. From the viewpoint of the universe, everything is in divine and perfect order. Everything is exactly how it should be and needs to be, to help move to your rightful place on your path. Do not pull back your energy and trust, because things are not working out the way you thought they would. It may not feel good, but you have to honor the wisdom of Spirit and the outcomes that are arriving. No, it is perfect. It is for your best and highest good. Breathe, and trust what is. Allow yourself to let go, even if only a little at first, of any expectations you have. This card is about restoring faith, but not just in spirit. It's about restoring your faith in yourself, in your abilities, in your choices, and in your heart. It's about restoring your faith in your fellow human and mankind as a whole. Some of the human experiences you've had have damaged your trust and faith. Spirit is holding out their hand to you, but it is up to you to find the faith within and to take hold of it. Regardless of whether you do or not, Spirit is by your side every step of the way. Fourth card, Feline. And then comes the Feline card. Perhaps it feels as though nothing is happening for you at the moment. Life does have its lulls and downtime. The Feline card has come to let you know that in just a short time, the action is going to kick in. Get ready for it. The energy of the cat is strong within the fractal image. And the cat has a strong message for you as well. While it may feel as if you are not making progress in your life at this moment, everything is in its perfect order. Cats love their sleep, and this is a cue for you to take this time to really rest. The feline card might also indicate a need to have a massage or a body work. Being rubbed and touched by a set of caring hands can do wonders for your body and spirit as well. Another aspect of cat energy is playtime. The feline card is asking that you get plenty of it. When you do go out, make sure that you do the things which really bring you joy. Have fun and enjoy this quiet period in your life. Things are not going to remain still for much longer. You are about to take a giant leap forward in your life. Just as a cat sits perfectly still in the grass as it watches its prey, you are also being asked to allow the stillness. When everything aligns and the timing is right, your instincts are going to tell you it is time to leap. And when you do, you will bound higher and farther than you ever thought you could. Your aim will be precise, landing you directly on that which you have had in your sights. So take the time now to play around. Enjoy the quiet as you mentally focus on where you want to go in your life. The next big burst of energy is going to take you there in a single powerful leap. So know all is happening for a reason and for a very necessary time in where and what we are each going through right now. Remember, this is the energy at the forefront right now. Finishing off with caretaker. And then we finish off with the caretaker card. You are an endless giver. If anyone has a need, or requires assistance in any way, you are right there to help. Essentially, you are an earth angel. Every life you touch is made better whether you know it or not. Your heart is big, and the support and love you give is even bigger. You are one of the souls who are here to either nurture the world or the people in it. However, there comes a time when we have to consider our own needs over others. We have to make our own well-being a priority, even if that means it may not please others. You have to come first right now. Although it may feel as though it is going against your very nature to do so, it is vital that you put yourself first. Your physical and emotional well-being needs to be nurtured and maintained. This ensures that when you do give to someone else, what you give has substance. Your personal value cannot be defined solely in what, or how much, you give to others. Your value and worth as a person come from all the incredible qualities that make you, you. Maybe this is the time you finally say no or create a boundary. Is some way, it is time to give to yourself, and restore a balance in your life. You are a beautiful soul with much to give and a beautiful soul who deserves to receive. If there is something you need, or if you could use a little assistance, Spirit is encouraging you to allow others the opportunity to give to you. You know from your own experience how good it feels to give. So now you need to give the ultimate gift, and allow someone else to give to you. It's time to allow the caretaker to be taken care of. This just rounds it all up beautifully about needing to consider our needs over others. And to allow others the opportunity to give to you. And to say no or create a boundary and new boundaries as well. Still tuned in? If you have been able to remain tuned into this article, I commend you on your divine soul's journey. And I remind you, as I remind myself, you are so worthwhile in being here in all you are at this time. As these times and energies are not for the faint-hearted in being all we are and who we are. As we are also individual yet collectively we are making the changes in humanity. And as always I am available for those who are feeling, resonating they are ready for further one-to-one divine guidance in all I have shared here and in the past and so much more. Much unconditional love, truth, and honesty. Anastacia. Ascension Guide. Teacher. Multidimensional Ancient Earth Master. Trailblazer. Wayseer. If you are needing guidance of the divine in bringing to light the darker within, there is a current special offer. One-to-one divine healing, 190 Australian dollars, 146 US dollars. Please email theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com or for further information please read the pinned post on the Blue Beyond.